Oh hey, oh hi, hello there, hello. It is Blick ASMR. How we doing today? How's it going? Today's the day. Today is the anniversary of the channel. When I'm recording this, I wanted to actually record it on the anniversary because I thought that'd be like a little bit more fitting, you know what I mean? But it is the 1-year anniversary of this channel today, October 5th, and this will be going up on the 6th, so happy Wednesday to you all. But I'm ecstatic. I have a couple of things planned, and I just thank you all for being here for an entire year. It has been so much. I have recorded so much, I've realized, especially when I did the compilation not too long ago with the outros. Even the outro portions, it was hours. So when you really think about the fact that you have that many hours of kind of just you doing or talking, doing things on camera or talking, just up on the internet, kind of crazy. There was that much content I've put up in this past year, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. I'm happy about it, and I'm just happy that I even get to show appreciation to you all for an entire year, as I get to do today. And that is the main point of this video, is appreciation for you, my viewers, my subscribers, or just commenters once in a while, here and there watching a video. Even if this is the first video you've seen, hi, thank you for watching, you know what I mean? This is supposed to be appreciation, and I am very appreciative. I feel very blessed. The fact that I even have the amount of subs that I do at this point, and I have people viewing the vids and commenting. It's not just me kind of screaming into, you know, an echo chamber of my own making or something like that. So I'm just very, very happy that I've been able to do this for an entire year. It's fantastic that I've been able to do this for an entire year. So I have a couple of things. The way I wanted to kind of structure this is I want to do kind of the shout out portion at the beginning of the video, and middle and end will be the actual triggers that I chose. So I chose a couple of fan favorite triggers. I'm going to be doing some normal hand sounds along with some lotion hand sounds. I'm going to be doing some, as I found out, it's called tongue clicking. I've been calling it tugging mouth sounds. It's tongue clicking. I'm going to be doing some tongue clicking triggers. And I'm also going to be doing some inaudible whispering as well. So that will be the latter half of the video. For this first half, I had 3 subs that actually said they wanted to be announced here in the beginning. You may be wondering, what are you planning on doing with the rest of the time? I will tell you after I mention who the subscribers are. But the 3 subscribers that wanted to be mentioned were username hello, Billy, who has commented quite a bit on the channel, been extremely supportive and very funny as well. User Desmond, who has commented a couple of times, been an absolute sweetheart on the videos. Thank you for your support, seriously. And this one will go kind of into both categories I'm bringing up today, because it is Brandon, who is Thor Stronghammer ASMR, which I would like to give him a shout out in this as well. The way I am doing this portion, he kind of fits into both. If you have ever engaged on the channel, I commented on the channel, and you had ASMR in your name, I went to your channel and watched your vids if you had any. A couple of people that had ASMR did not have videos, but everybody that did actually have their name with ASMR and had a video or 2 up at the very minimum, I went ahead and grabbed your name on YouTube and gave some basic, mentioned what I like about the channel or something notable as kind of a shout out. And mind you, a lot of these channels have more subs than me, and I do not care because they were fantastic and they were extremely supportive, which again, this is something I really like about the ASMR community. ASMR artists watch other ASMR artists. I have to watch ASMR every single night to go to sleep, and I'm even surprised that I was even able to the last couple of days that I've been researching this. I watched the last couple before this video, and I'm very sleepy right now because ASMR knocks me out. And that's something where I was just like, I have other ASMR artists that are really good commenting and being supportive on my channel. And it just felt very nice. I was like, you're that good, you're supporting me and saying great things and giving me good feedback, and that's just, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful feeling. But Thor Stronghammer / Brandon, he does a lot of, I actually wrote an entire note, lots of tapping and hand sounds, which are great, like lots of like skin sounds like that. Extremely positive and welcoming, which I've especially noticed that both in his description, he's very, very kind and very positive forward, as are his comments. And he's been super supportive on this channel as well. He has given me so much feedback and just been such a positive force in the comments and just for the channel. So thank you, Brandon / Thor Stronghammer. I appreciate you. Giving you a little shout out here. And after that, we're going just straight into the actual ASMR channels that have commented and been supportive on this channel that obviously deserve a shout out. Not even just for that, but just in general, because a lot of these channels are really good. The first one is Snake Plant ASMR. They are mainly no talking lo-fi videos with really cool, really cool triggers, very creative. But I noticed there was one particular video that I was like, this is insanely great, and it's very creative. It's a ghost trigger video, and it was extremely laid back as well, but it's no talking, and it was just, they had their shadow doing the trigger and then added in after, so if it was like tapping, it would be like that you would hear, but you just see. It was really cool. It's a very creative channel. It's very good lo-fi ASMR, and especially if you're into no talking, this would probably be like what I would go to if I was studying that sort of ASMR. Be Kind Remind, who has also commented on the channel and been super supportive and so incredibly nice. She seems so incredibly nice. Lots of whispers and rambles. Very entertaining stories and concepts is why I wrote a note, which definitely I have seen so many cute thumbnails as well, and just really, it's cool concepts. Very cool concepts. Alright, and then another person who has repeatedly commented on the channel and been very supportive is Abso ASMR. He has lots of tapping triggers on his videos, which are fantastic. I remember specifically he has one where he had done it on, like, I think it was a mug or a candle that got me really good when I watched it. Fantastic triggers, fantastic tapping triggers, very low-key whispers with a great whispering voice, and very laid back and friendly, which definitely, it's kind of, you're gonna hear me say that about a lot of these channels, but something where it's just, it doesn't seem like it's somebody in front of a camera as much as it's just somebody kind of like talking to you, if that makes sense. Where sometimes I feel like, I wrote this as a note, but it seems like it's someone that's like just an acquaintance or like a friend, that sort of thing, just kind of hanging out with you. Definitely has that nice vibe, immersive as well. Tika ASMR, and that's Tika ASMR. Very wonderful whispers and positive affirmations, like great whispers. So nice, so nice. Great, fast and aggressive vids, which I believe that it was the main video on their channel. When you go straight to it, that pops up, the first video that pops up, auto plays, immediately got me. Immediately I got tingles from it because it's a nice, fast, aggressive vid. And it wasn't overly harsh, because I feel like sometimes those can be. I like both types of ASMR where it's like laid back and the fast and aggressive. The pacing was very nice. Very, very nice. Next one is Paige ASMR. Lots of true crime ASMR I noticed, which was very interesting. Lots of interesting listens. So if you're into like entertaining ASMR, as opposed to just putting you to sleep, an absolute must there. Very clicky whispers and very friendly, extremely friendly. Seems just very nice. That one dude ASMR, and the one is the number, is a variety of interesting role plays, which I noticed. Very soft whispers and very friendly, except for the rude role plays, because there's like a rude photographer role play, and did that justice was actually like root in it, where I was like, okay, I like this. It's fantastic. It was just, I'm gonna keep saying that about all these channels, I think, just because they're really good. You know, it's nice to see everybody in this space seems to be so talented and creative and interesting, and they get into it for a variety of reasons, but it seems like it's not just anyone trying to do anything by the numbers, you know what I mean? I don't really know how you would do ASMR by the numbers though, but you know what I mean? Alright, Veneslado ASMR, and that's VENSESLADO. Crazy good hand sounds, crazy good hand sounds, but with like so many different interesting titles. So it seems like they do mainly hand sound videos, which if you're into hand sounds, absolute must channel, because they were so good. They were so good. But it was extremely entertaining titles, like all over the place. Like, was it something like hand sounds that your girl liked on social media or something like that? I can't remember exactly what it was, but it got a giggle out of me. So very funny and really good, genuine hand sounds. And very breathy whispers. I noticed just a very nice breathy voice coming through. Next one is Bendy ASMR, and that's BIMBEE. Very clicky but soft whispers with great pacing, a variety of role plays, and wonderful language ASMR, which there are a couple here that are language ASMR, and I love language ASMR. Not purely because, for a variety of reasons, but it seems like it's mainly because it's just very entertaining and educational in a way. Next one after that is Brandon's ASMR, and I would definitely say very, very friendly, great whispers, just super great whispers. Lots of gum chewing vids and rambles, along with other kinds of whispered vids as well. So the fact that he has such a good whispered voice, he is making use of it, because a lot of his vids are whispered, but it is so nice and soothing. It's got just a little bit of a click to it as well, but it was just really nice kind of watching through the videos, and the gum chewing is not like obnoxious. It just goes along with, like, I think the most recent vid was a gum chewing one where it was like flipping through a magazine, and it was just very natural, if that makes sense. It didn't seem like it's just somebody doing a role play and only focusing on that, you know? Next one is Clouded ASMR. Lots of whispers and rambles, very positive affirmations, which is always nice to see. Washing gloves. Only 2 people on this list I saw had the washing gloves that I do, and I think he had red, but he used them and they were fantastic. Those things make such a good sound. I'm obsessed with them, and the fact that I saw someone else with them, I had to note that. And he also did a Ghanem ASMR, which is extremely tingly. I feel like Ghanem ASMR, because of what it is kind of, you know, like, you don't see as much of it. I'm sorry, I just moved to the sea. You don't see as much of it because, you know, it's a Ghanem. Most people just immediately associate that with it has to be a sexual ASMR that way. But the wrapper and just that kind of, there's a very unique texture to Ghanem wrappers and having a Ghanem inside of it. And he actually pulled it out in his vid too, and it has such a unique texture. The only other person I have seen do this particular type of trigger is Muna. So it was really nice to see. And he also did an educational, like, sex ed vid, like how to put on a condom too. So I thought that was fantastic, because of course we want people out here having safe sex, you know. I thought that was great though. Next one is, I believe it's Xela ASMR, is XELA ASMR. Very short, chaotic role plays with great pacing, beautiful pacing. I mean, it's so short, but it doesn't feel like, if that makes any sense, it doesn't feel like it's less content. It's just packed to the brim there. Wonderful breathy whispers, and a very laid back and immersive. The same thing I said, where it just seems like he did an eye exam role play, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm just, you know, it kind of seemed like it was just the guy from next door came over and was like, I think your eyes are messed up, something like that, you know. And that's saying a lot if you can immediately get somebody into the concept where they're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Next is A Fire Inside ASMR, and A Fire Inside is all together. Very laid back videos, lots of comforting whispers, and I also will say this was the main one where her intro got me really, really good with the tingles. It reminded me of a therapist, because I've obviously been in therapy. Mental health is fantastic, but she kind of reminded me of a therapist in the way that, or like a like a school nurse, kind of like putting you down to like just chill out for a bit. Like they're like, you're gonna be okay, everything's gonna be fine, honey, that sort of thing. She has kind of like a cozy vibe is what I'm trying to say. There we go, finally got it out. Both talking and no talking ASMR with a variety of triggers, and collection ASMR. Yeah, so there was if you remember, I know I watched the mug collection video. Just a lot of interesting videos and a lot of interesting concepts. It's more of a variety channel with both the talking and no talking. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of role plays, but I actually think that, you know, you don't necessarily have to do role plays to be a good channel and to be a variety channel. It just seems that there's a lot there with a fire inside. There's a lot of content there that's very good. And again, the whispers just immediately got me in the intro. So good. Green Star ASMR seems to be primarily language ASMR with very clicky and smooth whispers. Very educational because it was 33 languages. I'm like, that's a lot of time to research. So it's a lot of effort in the videos. It was very interesting and entertaining. And then also, I mean, just overall, just charisma and just friendliness was entertaining. It seemed friendly. I was engaged. And again, it's this thing where I'm like, oh, how do you say, you know, motherland in all of these languages or homeland in all of these languages? It's just really nice. And the pronunciation on the languages that I know was very good as well. Next is Orangely ASMR, and that's just Orange L-Y, all one word. Variety channel, definitely, with a lot of interesting video concepts all over the place, kind of off the wall, but cool, really cool. Very soothing intro and very clicky whispers. Also seems extremely friendly and just very laid back, but kind of funny. Just a very, very entertaining channel from what I saw. I was very impressed. Next one is Asia Rose ASMR. It's ASIAAROSEE ASMR. First off, great banner. When I went to the channel, I was like, oh, this looks really nice. Looks very professional. A variety of interesting role plays, extremely friendly as well. Lots of great rambles with mouth sounds as well. Oh, and the lo-fi Apple mic as well, mouth sounds, which are really nice. And I haven't seen those as much as of late, so it was very refreshing to see. Next is Akira ASMR. Great close-up mouth sounds. It's more of like from here down as well, so you can really like, they did quite a few trigger words and inaudible whispers, and you could kind of tell exactly what they're saying because it's primarily focused here. I feel like with a lot of people, they prefer that type of ASMR because it kind of takes, well, you say like a busyness factor out of it as well. So that was very nice to see that they had the close-up. They do a lot of great mouth sounds and inaudible whispers. Lens tapping, that was so nice. Lens tapping as well, lots of personal attention, breathy and relaxing whispers, and also Japanese ASMR. And I have to say, I find Japanese to be one of the most soothing languages I have ever heard. So hearing the trigger words and just speaking that, there were some positive affirmations in Japanese that I watched as well. It was so nice. Japanese is just such a beautiful language, and to hear it spoken and just have these nice positive affirmations just whispered, it was so nice. It's such a good channel. Such a good channel. Next is Frosted ASMR. Great whispered vids. Lots of mic attention vids. Extremely friendly. Again, with the washing gloves as well. And also same color. I think one was pink and one was the same mint color, which I love that color. And again, those gloves are so nice. She did the same thing where she kind of did one of those with it. It was so nice. Low-key like a friend ASMR, so I finally kind of put it into words there. It just seems like it's a very like homey feeling, very comforting feeling. Next is, this is also the last. This is also the last one. Harris ASMR, but that's Haris, not two R's, because sometimes people spell with two R's. ASMR, very comforting. I cannot talk today, guys. Very comforting and soft whispers, wonderful trigger word vids, and very nice tapping. It was, I think it was an Apple AirPods case tapping. Or no, it is an unboxing with the tapping, and on the case as well is very nice. Lots of little clicky taps. And that is everybody that I have for the little shout outs. And I think it's very funny because a lot of these people have more subs than I do and more views, but genuinely I do not care because they have been extremely supportive to the channel. And the fact that they are also creating content, I want to immediately kind of draw attention to that and say, here's someone else that's also being creative and putting themselves out there and is being extremely entertaining and fantastic, while at the same time being supportive of other creators. And I think that is absolutely something to call out and say, great job, thank you too. But with all of that said, let's get into the next portion of the vid, which is going to start out with some hand sounds. And I'm gonna add some lotion now. enjoyed this little appreciation vid for all of you. Again, I can't believe it's been a year. I can't believe I'm celebrating the first anniversary of this channel. Literally a year ago today, I went live. And I think about that, it's just really crazy, if that makes any sense. I mean, even physically, I have changed a lot. My hair is coming back. And it's not blue, which is great. I'm so happy about that. But, yeah, it's so funny to think about that it's been an entire year. But I wanted to make sure that I didn't take too long and make this video so long that, you know, it'd be like an entire hour of you guys watching it. I wanted to keep it around the same length as normal, but maybe a little bit longer just to say, hey, I want to make sure you have enough content in it. But I wanted to make sure that I got the shout outs done and really to show appreciation for all of you, because that's the primary factor of this, is just thank you. Seriously, thank you all so much, so much, just for being here with me for an entire year. I hope that you're all doing so absolutely well out there, and you stay well and you stay safe. And I hope you have an absolutely fantastic, wonderful, beautiful day, night, or whatever, whenever you're watching this one. And I will see you all in the next video, and I guess next year too.